Byfields as an accounting business has been around for 50 years, starting out in the rural sector of Western Australia in a town called Northern. So from that they've built a situation where there's now 4 offices, 3 of those in rural WA and 1 in Perth. So about 8 or 9 years ago the accounting firm branched out and developed a financial planning business to assist their clients with the needs that they had. And so basically we are in partnership with Byfields Financial Planning's in partnership with Byfields Accountants, leveraging off their clients and offering financial services as required to that client base.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a really hectic journey, if you like, but something that I've really enjoyed. Not really owning a business before having someone come in and put their take on how financial planning businesses should be run. And it's been invaluable for us. I think our numbers the income's tripled over the last 4 or 5 years. And that's obviously through a GFC, and again I keep harping on that GFC, but it's just so important that you keep your business structures and your processes right, which Alexa have done for us, or helped us do.
Probably the biggest thing I believe has been the pricing of our advice, helping us to understand the services that we can and should offer, helping us to understand our clients, also helping us to understand our centre of influence as well, and really strengthen the relationship that we've got with them, strengthen the relationship we've got with our existing clients, to a point of being able to market our business in a better way. But really the pricing is what has made a massive difference. As Phil mentioned, we've literally tripled our revenue in 4 years, from 2005 to 2009, so it's been sensational.
I think the main benefit I get out of the Alexa process as well, and especially as soon as that planning day that we do, that gives you time to refocus, gives you goals and objectives to achieve, and throughout the year the meetings that you have keep you on track for that. And like I say, that's because there is other stakeholders involved. For us that's great, or for me personally that's great, because it actually gives you a sense of direction and a sense of purpose to, okay, well we might be going through a bit of a tough time at the moment, but there is light at the end of the tunnel sort of thing. So yeah, that's been really great. We've actually had the opportunity to take on Gary, and yeah, it's always great to get someone's fresh opinions onto the same ideas. I mean, the focus of Alexa is the same, but it's always good to get someone to have a fresh pair of eyes and a fresh pair of ears listening into your situation. And Gary brings something a little bit unique because he's very good with, I believe he can relate to us particularly really well. Not that sort of him, but it's just like what we've got, I think. But I find him really good, really approachable. He's come up with some fantastic ideas. So you're really enjoying the involvement with him, and again looking forward to involving him going forward.
Some of the key things for me has been the systemised approach that Alexa really have taken, and regardless of whether we're working with Sue, which personally I did for 3 or 4 years, and now working with Gary, it's basically just been seamless, the transition. So I'm pretty convinced that the systemised approach, it's not a one-size-fits-all for the business. It really is individualised to your business, and the real strength is obviously a relationship. It's a relationship game that we work in the financial services, and our coaches are very strong relationship people, and they offer knowledge and skills and information that it's very difficult to actually find out there in the marketplace unless you have somebody such as a business coach to really help you to do that. So for me personally, as somebody who's relatively young in the business, and I suppose now in a position of being a principal of a firm and looking to build for the future, that's really been the stuff that's helped me to be able to have confidence to go forward and know that we're doing the right things. Yeah, for me, a business coach really offers some of those things I've mentioned before, that being access to information. It's really hard to know what's happening out there in the industry, but a business coach works with a number of different businesses and therefore can bring to you some sort of industry oversight as to what's happening, whether it be from pricing, whether it be from procedures, whether it be industry issues, I suppose, that are hot topics in legislation. So that, combined with the accountability for me, has been our business coaches really helped us to identify problems, offer solutions, and then keep us on track to make sure that we actually do something to make a difference. Because that making the change really is what allows your business to be able to operate, and our revenue figures speak wonders for that. And we've been able to do that.
Yeah, definitely the accountability. I think it's great that you have the ability to bounce ideas off someone who's actually talking to peers. Again, without having been in this industry before and starting from scratch, and then having someone like Sue and Alexa coming in, for us, or for me personally, again, it just gave me an idea and a sense of achievement, and I think that's what Alexa can offer to those types of people. I believe that if you've been in the industry for 20 years or 1 year, you're still going to get a fair bit of value out of what Alexa do. Definitely. Specifically with the knowledge base that they've got and the networks that they've got available to them. So yeah, it's well worth it, that's for sure.
And regardless of your experience, you can always fine-tune your process, which when we started with Alexa, there was lots to do, and now there's not so much to do, but it's making sure that we're on track, getting that big picture right, and the opportunity, I suppose, and the confidence to move forward and to continue to grow our business, which is what we're trying to achieve.
The fact that Alexa had the ability to be national and get ideas and focus purely on the financial services space, it allows us to leverage off that knowledge and base and experience that they've got. So it's in WA there's obviously a mining boom, but it's very different in the eastern states where I don't know whether they're struggling or not, but it's a different economic system, economic time that they're going through. But the fundamentals that everyone has can be relayed through that Alexa process. So it might be different in different states. The fact that they're national is great because you do get the ability to speak to hear ideas from different people. And yeah, for us, again for me, it's just a great sounding board to be able to throw ideas to. Now, someone who's proactive, I think with Alexa, is definitely proactive. You're kept accountable, which for someone such as yourself who's very global, that needs to be done. So, and you do see results at the end of the day. So I think someone who you do look for in your coach is someone who can appeal to all of your traits. And yeah, Sue and now Gary would definitely do that for our business.
For me, it's a relationship game. Our financial service industry is about relationship, about trust, about confidence. So for me, it's about obviously finding somebody who you are able to form that relationship with, but somebody who as well brings a depth of knowledge, which I've found with Alexa in both Sue and Gary as being absolutely part of what they do. Also, obviously, they need to be a good communicator too, and both the coaches that we work with from Alexa have been sensational on that.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, without a doubt. Gary's been great for us. Alexa Consulting, I think, have got the methodology to really bring value to a business. Our figures have certainly been evidence of that for us. It's been great. So I think all of those traits I've mentioned before of communication and depth of knowledge have definitely been there. So Alexa Consulting have been the best investment we've made within our business by a mile.